my table of contents, I will divide my presentation into 4 parts. Basic information, song and variety program, why they are my favorite, and the conclusion. And it's my pleasure to answer your questions after my presentation. Now I'm going to introduce this amazing team. Super Junior, also you can call Suju or SJ, they made their debut on November 6 in 2005, and it has been 17 years. And there are 9 members in this team now. Their symbolic color is royal blue, and in Chinese it's 宝蓝色. And the name of their fans is called ELF, which stands for Everlasting Friend, and it's named by their leader. Also, they are the first idol team in South Korea to set up a brand for their concert called Super Show. And also, the light stick is an important tool for every K-pop fan. The left one is the first generation, and the right one is the second generation. And I also bring my light stick today. Like this. Press this button and it can change the shining way. And in the concert, every light stick will be controlled by the center in the stadium of the concert. So every fan's light stick can change the color together. And I want to share some special achievements that I have made with you. The first one is being the champion in Korean album week chart on KKBOX for 209 consecutive weeks. And even the record is broken by its own unit team. The second one is they are the first idol group to hold a concert in Paris and Saudi Arabia. The last one, and also I think is the most special one, is the member Shiwon is an ambassador of this organization which stands out for children's rights. And I'm going to introduce the unit team briefly. There are 5 unit teams of Super Juniors trying different performance styles respectively, and I'm going to introduce 2 of them. The first one is called KRY, the vocal unit, and made up by Kyuhyun, Do, and Yesung. They are the first idol unity in South Korea, and also there are 3 different voices, stand for spring, autumn, and winter respectively. And they are the guests for New Year concert in Taoyuan in 2019. The next one is called DME, and it's the dance unit made up by Donghae and Eunhyo. I think one special thing about them is most title songs in their albums are written by Donghae, and they are also the guests for the New Year concert in Taipei in 2019 too. And I'm going to introduce one of their unique songs. The song's name is called House Party, and it's the title song of their 10th album for their 15th debut anniversary. I think this song is quite different from other K-pop songs because it's not telling about a love story, but it's related to the COVID-19 precaution. The lyrics tell the public to obey the measurements such as keeping a social distancing and wearing a mask. Also, the song tries to cheer up those who are blue owing to the pandemic outbreak. And Super Junior also attracted many fans by their variety program. I want to introduce this show to you because the show is called SJ Returns, and it has 4 seasons containing many topics like the making of their album, experiencing different occupations such as a farmer or a manager of each other, or even holding a sports day. Making audience laugh out loud after seeing their show, even they are not the fans of Super Junior. Now I'm going to explain why they are my favorite. First, I want to define them as artists instead of just idols. Because besides singing and dancing, every member is talented at different fields respectively. For example, hosting for an award ceremony, radio show, or even variety program. And secondly, some of the members even participated in the drama or musicals. Moreover, some members are talented at composing and producing many songs for their albums. And last but not least, the director, including stage director and video director. Every member is always taking on new challenge in their favorite field. If someone asks me why I love them, I think it's related to those charming points. The first one is their excellent performance ability. The second one is that whenever I feel unhappy or depressed, after I watching their variety show, I will burst out laughing and feel relaxed. And I'm also really touched by their precious friendship. And the most important of all, I'm always encouraged and feel comforted by their music. And I also set up a simple platform to introduce them when I was in senior high school. Like this, I have written more about the team history and introduced the members respectively, and also recommend some of my favorite songs and performance stage. By the way, I want to share one of the happenings recently in my life. Super Junior is holding the world tour concert called Super Show 9 recently, and they are coming to Taiwan on November 25th to 27th. Unfortunately, I have got a ticket to see their concert next Friday night. And before I made a conclusion, I want to say being a fan of someone is not a bad thing. We could, of course, be inspired by them, but we should never forget who we are. And I want to, at the end of my presentation, I want to share the things the leader of Super Junior ever said with you. He said, as time went by, some entertainers might be labeled as old-fashioned and be forgotten by the public. But if we always be enthusiastic for what we do and keep taking on new challenge, we could become a classic. I have been their fans for almost 3 years. So get out of the comfort zone and try everything. We may all have the chance to become the shining star in our own life. That's what I learned from my favorite artist, Super Junior. And I hope after my introduction you can know a little bit about them. Thank you for your listening. If anyone has some questions to ask me.
Who is your bias in the group?
My favorite member is Donghae. The one is talented at composing, and most title songs in their albums are written by them. So he's my favorite member.
Some of the pictures shown in the slides only include 8 members.
One of the members, Xi Che, will not participate in the concert because he had an injury about his leg, so he cannot keep singing and dancing for a long time, so he won't participate in the concert. Anyone have some questions?
Any other questions, comments?
The Super Junior has lasted for 7 years, but you've only been young for 3 years, so you're facing difficulties.
I have known that. Actually, I reached the K-pop art industry when I was in a junior high school. But at that time, I usually see the variety show, but not being a fan of any K-pop group. And when I was in senior high school, I met them, so I had to make up for many variety shows that I have made before I become a fan. So I think it caused a lot of time too for me. Yes.
Maybe you can tell us how you discovered this band. Did someone introduce you to the band?
As I say, I usually watch the Korean variety show, and the member, Chi-Che, is the guest in many variety shows. And one time I watched the variety show, I saw the member is really funny and interesting, so I started to know this group. Yes. And
Do you have favorite songs or album?
My favorite album is the album that released recently. It's called, the album name is called The Road Keep On Going. So I think the name fits my mood at that time, and the song inside I really like it.
Why do you want to set a class book for them? You just in junior high school.
Actually, it's an assignment. It's an assignment for my English class. The teacher wants us to set out the platform, but she didn't restrict what topic we should make. So I picked out it to make the platform. Yes.
Does the fans of Super Junior fight with the fans of BTS?
I think some of the fans that are they are not rational, or they are not calm enough will fight with other fans. But most of the fans are peace and still get along with other fans. Yes.
Because the entertainment in South Korea switch rapidly, and what is the most charming part about Super Junior and attractive you?
The most charming part, I think the most charming part of them is that they keep taking on new challenge on different fields. So there are many new idol groups cannot recently. They won't be replaced because they have different works on different fields. Yes.
So when they come to Taiwan this time, so will the fans have the chance to shake hands with them?
I think it's quite difficult
No.
because they hold 3 concerts in Taiwan this time. So the fans there are many people to join the concert. So I think it's quite difficult to do that.
I mean, in the past, many Korean groups, I think they'll have this handshake gatherings for their fans.
It will have this activity, but not in the concert. Maybe the fan meeting will have this opportunity to shake hands or take photo with them.
Good.
That's my presentation. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.